227, 88, picking up 59 Cadillac Curves. From Tom. Tom, what was your last name? Mastel. Okay, it's on.
Yeah, I just
All you do, and when it was stopping, you push the red button. Joe, headaches begin. Are they? We only got about 2 inches over here, though. You think I'll make it by then? Take that plank right there, put it down there. Roll it back on it. And then take that plank and put it on top, and then just rotate them as we come up. Blocks out.
They get the sag and chain.
And there's Steve making a pig of himself.
That's going to hold itself. Yeah, it ain't going to slide.
Good. Trying to get a front end view on close to the front. Called Belgian cartridge. I'd say, cartridge, yeah, right. Kiss my ass, Mike. Good picture. You got a splinter.
Here. Yeah, show me your finger.
Get it out.
Show me your finger.
Here it is.
Okay.
I can get it out, Mike, if you want.
In the office, I guess the answer deal. I said, well, that's exactly what she said. She goes, I don't know, I just work here. I said, well, that's exactly what she said. She goes, I don't know, I just work here.
2 years ago, July, we looked at this car, and now, February 27th, we're buying it, 1988. We're watching it go up on the trailer.
Okay, I'll tell you what the next thing I do is we have to put these boards in front of the tires to bring it up all the way down.
Yeah, look what it's
Right here. No, we need one for both sides. I got that short plank.
Oh.
What's that? Huh? I have a hard time putting over that block back of that. Hope this chain don't break. We've not got enough kids. How are we in the body?
Go, Joe.
Go?
Go.
Everybody clear?
Yeah.
Inch by inch, we get it on the trailer more and more.
Is there any way we can block it? Are you up against?
We got a 6 by 6 against over here. Been up against about the last 3 feet.
I'd say go ahead and straighten them out a little bit. Okay, we're going to need, we got a short plank we put up here somewhere so we can take this board out. This is 3/4 of 88. We're at the Sandblasters. It's a Friday afternoon, about 4 o'clock. they've started on sandblasting. Why? But Don said that there was parts flying off of it when he was sandblasting it. Evidently, it's just not quite up to par. We've now taken all the chrome and stuff off, which you can see all the rust. Randy, do me a favor, walk over here and just, all you have to do is touch that quarter panel, it flops in the breeze. And maybe on this other end. Yeah. That's probably the worst quarter on the whole car. A bit of rust there. Not much rocker panel left. Kind of hard to walk in this sand. You know, probably won't be able to see it with the video, but a whole bunch better underneath the hood. Some rust over there on the inner fender. Other than that, firewall looks pretty good. The battery box is gone, which is no big deal. Three of them. Headlight buckets and drive shaft. Sides of the doors all sandblasted. Step. It hasn't been blasted or anything up there. I painted everything with white paint, so they knew exactly what to blast and what not to blast. The floor's got a lot of sand on them, but the floors are pretty well gone here, you can see. Can you walk around that other side and pull out the milk crate? It don't matter. It's all of it's going to get painted, and then all the underneath's going to get undercoated. What I'm trying to do is get rid of the rust that's there. Yep. So then at least that way I can get it covered, and it won't just, if you leave it bare metal, it just starts rusting all over again. This is a Saturday, same day as Joey's birthday, 3/5 of '88. Joey was 7 years old today, and they're sandblasting the hearse. This is Don, that owns Don's B&G Sandblasting. Kind of a little bit of a dull, cloudy day today. They did the underneath part, all the frame and everything, under the hood, inside, the whole works. The floor is now sandblasted. A little earlier, they weren't blasted. Not a whole lot left. But at least it's all new metal, what's left. about 30 years old, you got to expect to be rusted somewhere. Plus, there's not too many of them around, so there's not much choice on what you can pick from. This is Saturday, about 7 o'clock at night. I just got through priming. Let's see, it's the same day, too, I should say, as we picked it up from the Sandblaster, which is Joey's birthday. 3/5 of 88. Just got through priming all the outside, all the inside. The only thing that's left is under the hood and underneath the car, which I'll probably end up doing the underneath of the car another day. But everything's in primer, which makes it look 100% better. There's piles and piles of sand that I pulled out of the inside. Looks like a beach. Looks 100% better just being in primer or just even being sandblasted. Still got a lot of rust, but it don't have all that rusty look and old paint. We didn't get a picture of the motor. There's the motor. There's the grill. The grill's in real good condition. Motor and transmission. Motor was froze up. Couldn't get the trans apart because the flywheel bolts go all the way around it, and we couldn't take it apart. Couldn't get the motor to turn over to do it. Cast iron transmission. Bumper parts have all been tore down, all sent in yesterday, which would be the 4th, 3/4 of 88. Electro bumpers got them. 14 pieces all together, front and rear bumper. Nice small one, got it sandblasted. Need to get a new carrier bearing. There's a cross member on the trans. Headlight frames and buckets. and fender skirts. A lot of car here. It's going to take a lot of work. Well, what the heck, it's only work. Have something proud of when I get done with it, I hope. Okay, what's the date today? This is the 23rd, March 23rd. We got it running the Saturday before, but we've got most of the parts all on the car now. As far as motor-wise, headers, aluminum anodized headers, chrome water pump, chrome alternator, a remote oil filter setup. It's got a what's it called, the distributor? Mallory Unilite distributor, and an Excel coil.
B&M chrome alternator.
And B&M chrome alternator bracket. And a was 700 or 750 Holly.
750 Holly.
750 Holly, dual inlet. And it's rigged down here because we don't have our battery box in. So we still got a few things to do. Radiator's been taken out and gone through. We rigged our, you won't be able to see that line very well, but the water return on the bottom of the radiator.
No, that's how she's going on mine. These are new journals. These are my chicks.
Okay, I guess go ahead and start it. It doesn't have any mufflers on it, so it's going to be a little loud. The gas cell was designed by Baskin and Pace. It's OSHA approved, and it doesn't idle too well when it's cold. Other than that, it's getting there. Right now we're having a problem finding a rear end that'll fit the darn thing. We want to go with a 411. We looked at a 65 Hurst, 64 Hurst today, M&M body. We think the doors are the same. We measured them. At least the fronts are. The backs might need a little modification. As you can see, the rust is pretty extensive on this one. But that's probably about it. We don't think that the hood's going to actually fit from the air breather sticking up at least 4 inches above the hood level. So we might have to put a hood scoop, L88 hood scoop, just a bump on the hood. No, I don't want to see that half. I want to see the other half. Turn around, Mike. I'll have to come over that way. Say hi, boy. John Wayne. And then there's Ron. Well, let's see. This is the fourth month, 26th day, 1988. We got the wheels and tires yesterday. The car is nowhere near being done, but been a few things that's taken place on it. Tires are as big as we can get inside the fenders. They're 13 inches across, 31 inches high. They're 375 60-15s. And the fronts are 235 60-15s with American mags. Since last time we went with a making the front end fold. And Mike is going to show us how that works. We still have to, there must be something underneath the hood. No, yeah, like I said, there must be something underneath the hood. Usually goes all the way down. But it'll give the, you don't have to get out of the way, you're fine. It'll give the car a different look. And as Steve says, if nothing else, we can run it in the mud runs and the tractor pulls. And if you would go flip the switch over on the other side that makes the antenna go up and down, and Steve has put some switches into where it makes it a little easier to work. See it in there? Go ahead and flip it. Flip the switch, turns the lights on, turns the ignition on, puts the antenna up, and it's ready to start. Hold on a second. It's last time we had it running, it wasn't any headers on it or anything. We now have side exhaust, 4-inch pipe with no mufflers in it. Go ahead and start it up and see what it sounds like. Pump it. Pump it a couple times. Go ahead. That's good enough. And yeah, who are you gonna call? Now, if you can see this in here, we've got so many tools and stuff, but Ron has put all new floors in, welded it all in. If it wasn't for this stuff, we wouldn't have a 1959 Cadillac ambulance. There's the floors. Luckily, Ron had worked on bridges and stuff before he came here, so he knows how to form all that heavy metal. Yes, notice that there's no door handles. Thank you, Mike. It's all solenoid operated now. The tires have got about, just enough to put your fingers up in there, and that's about it. That's the way we wanted it. And we have a gas pop lid now. Yeah, good one. It's Chrysler products. What more could you ask for? Can't see much of. Rear end's in there, but we're going to have to take it out and get it chromed. This quarter panel welded this plate in here. But the quarter's still pretty well rotted. That's basically the only real body work is that quarter panel. As you can see, we've welded 5-inch piece of pipe here all the way down. Eliminated rocker panel. The hood's been plastic beaded on the inside. As you can see, Ron's cut out and put new metal in on the back side. Hydraulic rams. Master cylinder off a Bull's Cutlass. One of the jobs that refused to pay us and stuff, so we took the parts out there for it. New battery box, which will get chromed. Looks like there might be a slight problem with getting the bumper to clear the front end. That's minute. We'll figure what we'll do on that later. Branched antenna. And then Steve. Where are you going, Steve?
What do you want, Joe?
Third member. Steve's building for the Ghostbuster car. Be a 9-inch Ford 411. Nice fender chunk here. Some paperwork that Steve is now showing me in our conference room. Let's see, it doesn't look clear, but I can get an idea there. This is what I think they call schematics, or a rough drawing of what this mess will look like inside. Amps, speakers, and... No. Okay, excuse me. It's going to be narrated by Steve Baskins. Yes, go ahead.
God damn it, Joe.
And now we know what... Now we know the truth. Okay.
All right, listen, Joe.
Yes.
Listen. This is
Quiet in the audience.
This is just the base right here. All this is just the base, and this is the rear door. I haven't done either of the two side doors or the front doors or inside the compartment. All I'm saying is it isn't complicated enough. It needs more amps.
Oh, no problem. Well, if we still have money for film after we get done here, we will be filming more later.
This when we get done with this will be on a 36 by 36 piece of paper.
Oh, okay. Yes, thank you. Please put it on an easel and present it to the board later.
Blow me.
We will be getting back. Yes, the battery light says empty. Well, we'll continue later. Something we failed to mention on that last screening was that to change a tire, as in maybe a flat or any other problem that might occur on the tire, other than plugging it, the only way of taking this wheel and tire off is to drop the shackles on the back of the spring right here that you see, and drop the whole rear end, matter of fact, and then pull the wheel and tire out from underneath, since it took 12 of us to shove that sucker all the way up underneath there. So I just thought I'd put that in there. Yes, Steve, what else did you want?
God damn it, Joe.
Yes, and as I can say to Steve, blow me.
Blow me.
Tuesday, this is the 5th month, 3rd day, 88. We, only real accomplishment we've had so far is square headlights, which I'm not going to be able to tell much paper on there. This is the old bumper. We're just using it for pattern. We now have the bumper where it'll fold with the front end. It's 5th month, 9th day of 88, Monday. We got an idea out of chrome flame. See you later. Chrome Flames. Can you get that magazine?
Yep, I got it on.
Okay, this is the July '88 issue of Chrome Flames. And they've got a car in here, which I don't know if you're going to be able to see real well. It's got the hands coming up out of the hood. And this is a face right here. And it's a really wild idea. It looks like the metal's all wrinkled and stuff. We're going to attempt to put it onto the hearse. What we have done so far is we have made this hand out of a skeleton bones. We've made a clay mold and just made these make it look like the bones out of fiberglass. That way we can form these to look like these on the hood.
But
Watch. We'll have a skeleton head, which is made out of plastic, which we will be cutting it, and we'll be making it into the hood. Okay? We'll be doing the same thing with it. We'll have to make a mold. Now then, is we've made a clay mold, and this is how we form the hand. What we will do now is pull this up. Important part, I forgot to put the clay. Magazine is out of Europe. There won't be any other ones around like it. The clay is sticking to the bones a lot more than what it should. So okay.
Steve, can you...
Busy right after we close. Where's Nikki? Who is it? I can't talk. I got my hands full. Who is it? Huh? I got fiberglass going. I ain't got time bullshit. Probably looking for JP.
I'm doing this right now. Tell her what I'm doing.
What? Joe's answering service. Okay, that's good. That gives you an idea of what we're doing. Joe, don't get too close.
You're on.
Okay, this is 5/11/88. Last night I worked until about 11:30, getting this skull and the arms all on the car with fiberglass, as you can see. And now I'm doing a little dental work on him. Bring out the highlights of his teeth. In a few minutes I'll put we had some primer on here, but I had a little problem with the gel off the fiberglass. It was kind of still gummy underneath there. So I decided to go ahead and wipe all of it off with lacquer thinner, and I'm fixing all the little pits and holes and stuff like that. And I'm going to have primer on there in a little bit, and we'll take a shot of it with primer as soon as I get these teeth detailed out. A little different look. Well, walk over here. Looks completely different with primer on it. You don't see any of the skull or anything. It's just basically highlight. We were debating on putting eyes in it. Real easy to make him look cross-eyed though. Has to be right.
Here's the hood with primer on it.
1188. Just answer. Don't say pages. About 5:30.
Shot the white on. Front end is lowering. There's Artist Joe Pace. And up to the head. And go on to the other head.
I have a pair of vice grips over there, Joe.
Here's the light Joe put in.
There's my long lost daughter, Heather.
Say hi, Heather.
It's finished on the dash as far as the console. This is, what's the date today?
18th. Yeah,
This the 18th? We think it's 18th. It's Wednesday. Put an overhead console in, which you can see there. We've got a lot of stuff that we'll probably end up changing and stuff. The ball, you've seen it. Works off of sound. And we, I don't know if you don't see this, but we recessed the gauges back in. They're graphic gauges. Put plexiglass over the front of it so it's smoke black. We'll have to put other gauges in these holes here on each side. Steering column's got to be cut to put through here. And this box is the back of the speaker, one of the speaker boxes. Battery will go down below. This is the front of that box. It'll house 8-inch speakers. This one in the floor will have 6 18-inch? 12-inch, excuse me. 12-inch speakers. And there'll be 4 18s that will come to the top of this, all the way across to the top of the other one. It'll have a front here, goes to the floor up to here. It goes across. That'll all be boxed from the window down. And the overhead, there'll be speakers in the back doors, front doors, side doors. And I got the overhead speaker box here on the top. Okay. Measurement-wise, we need to get some measurements, I guess, in the front. You get your tape in. The boxes for the speakers and everything will be carpeted, including this box here will be all carpeted. Except we're talking about maybe getting the facing of this done with the stainless steel Formica, along with the upper part. This will be all stainless steel Formica. The dash here will be stainless steel Formica all the way across, and so will the lower console.
Right, Joe.
Okay, this will be measurements here. We've got from that box there to the dash 41.5 inches.
There is going to be something on this too.
Okay. Yeah, all our wiring and basically the fuse boxes, everything will be on the back of this. There's a set of doors that come down and over right here that covers a lot of it, and it'll be plexiglass. Okay, from the lowest part of the floor to the ceiling, 48.5 inches. From the door opening, give me that. From door opening to door opening,
64 inches.
64 inches.
Console's going to be about at least a foot wide.
About 12 inches for the console, roughly.
Approximately 12 inches.
The floor has a step up, if you can see it. We can build anything that needs to be boxed or built up.
Previous seat mounted right here.
Yeah.
This is the back of the seat.
Yeah, so we'll have all this space right here to be used and stuff. We need to get seats that'll fit in that area. The stainless steel in place. Formica on the dash.
Yeah. This ain't exactly this old house, either.
And I'm sure everything, since I put the dash together, is perfectly square.
Close.
There'll be gauges and graphic equalizers and stuff like that in that stainless.
Line right up. So if the steering wheel goes back in, it can look awful funny driving it like it is.
And lay it in the lap.
I'll just round this off, I guess. That's about all we can do. Feels good.
Do it. That's what I was saying.
Do it if it feels good. Man, I was getting high in here on that glue. That's calming. I'd come out, the doors start going. Sneak preview. That part right there will probably get scratched before it's over with. It looks like it's riding a little bit high on this side down here. Probably one of them square corners that you did.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. How far does this come? Does this come down over
Mm-hmm.
down here?
Yeah. Mike started on the relays in the terminal connecting place. Started that today and started putting the alarm in. The wiring has all been done. System set up on this board. This is going to be behind the seat. There's altogether about 50 relays there. All your main 12-volt juice is all right here. All your fuses are at the top here in the center. All the switches on the car will be controlled off of a ground. There won't be any possibility of anything catching on fire or having a short. This will all be covered with plexiglass. Ignition key sweat pads all been put back in. And everything's done up there. This is all remote control, wireless remote. Put your hand up. All done with the keychain remote. Okay, go ahead. First the door, left door opens, then the right door, then the front end hydraulically opens. Push it again, and the front end goes back. That's it. Oh, ain't. Will it stop? Come on, no, come on this way. Come on. Take the brake. Stops, huh? Unbelievable. Okay. We want to try and back it out. Take that gate down and lift that door. More. Go back, come back again. more that way. Go on back. Don't cut it, just go on back. Do what? We got a problem.
What?
Trans fluid.
Fluid. Probably got too much in it and it's leaking out the overflow. Yeah, whoever's watching it, it'll just like my video. Sit there and you go nowhere. Grab up and grab and pitch. Hey, move. Yeah, with no brakes. It's got about this much brake pedal.
That's power steering,
Oh.
because there's no hoses hooked. So we're all right then. Okay, so we need to get a battery. Is what we need to do. I looked all the way through here, couldn't find a damn battery with top posts. So this is the first moving since February 22nd when it was brought to Kansas City. And today is what, the 5th? No, it's 6th. So it's 6/6/88. We're going to pull it outside and see what it'll do.
First time on the road. Steve is driving it. 6/6/88.
I started making this, which really can't tell much now, but what I'm going to do is have it to where it'll look like it's busting out of the back of the car. Let me show you what it looks like with the little doll on it. As I put a light bulb down inside 2 round holes for where the eyes will shine through. Stick it on in there, all the way on. Slides way back in there. See, it goes all the way back in there. Okay, and make sure his eyes go in the holes. Okay? And that's with his eyes. I'm going to change his eyes so that the light comes through a little bit better. You really can't see too well now. So that gives you an idea, and then I'll show it as a finished product. It's a piece of 5-inch pipe that I cut and split it open and welded it on the door. What's the date today, Connie? 6/10 of '88. It's a Friday. This is 7/26. I'm wanting to get a shot of this. With the stress marks and the warpage. The eyes light up. On the back door. We're at Greg's Custom Vans. And they've got the carpeting in. Pleating inside.
Wow, you're on candid camera.
You guys state your names and ages there. No, say your names. That way I've got it on film that you guys were working on it.
Mitch Bass, Robin Ray.
Okay.
Professional trimmer.
And woodworker.
So, that's yours.
Walnut. If you can see this walnut. Kind of hard to see in the dark.
You know, you could go with those lights around the bottom of that walnut, like
That's what he said he was. That's what he said he was going to do. Put those little beads all the way around
You
everything.
can go with those little beads, make you pull them down through here where you can wire them in.
Yeah.
That way it'll dress this out. You can do the same down here.
Yeah. That's what he said along all the edges.
That way
Yeah.
it'll dress it out real nice. It'll look real sharp.
That'll work. See the side lights in the armrest that are lit. It's also lit in the headrest. And then here's the seat without the lights on. So you can get an idea what it looks like without the lights. Here we are in the sewing room.
If you want to believe this, you think it's done.
Do what?
It is. We actually got something done.
One of the reasons that the seats got done are these two ladies right here. Oh, I need you give your name. No address or social security number or anything. I'm getting a lot of light here. Must darken it down.
Money?
Yeah, no problem. We're gonna put you in the movies.
Okay.
We've been doing step-by-steps of all the progress of the car and stuff, trying to put it all together as one big video.
Yeah?
Your name is?
I'm Judy.
Judy.
I'm Jane.
Jane. Thank you very much. Keep up the good man that did all the putting the seats together. Say your name so that I'm getting everybody's names on the film.
Jim.
Okay. And Jim's the one that did all the seats and everything, putting them together. I just already got them all lit and took pictures of that. Okay, this is 8/4. Door panels are done. Biggest part of all the interior is done, really. They covered all this, rounded it all with the material and stuff. This all lights up this molding right here. Put the wood up here. These are all the lighted beads right along here. see this, it's kind of dark in here. See your seat in there. Armrest is where you can take it and pull it down. If you're driving, you need it. Only 5 screws holding this door panel on. You use the old curved piece of metal off the old door panel and put it on a piece of plywood, so it gives the same contour and everything. I have to get the door handles, get some spun aluminum ones, see if I put them on there for 2 different little windows. This is all upholstered behind. Back door. There's where we put the rubber bumper repair all around this edge, and then two of the carriage bolts to hold it on. But it's up there for good. It's not going anywhere. It all has to be cleaned up and sanded, and then put paint on it. But that not only glued it on good, but it will fill in low spots.
On their bill, that'll force you to ask government permission to be personally investigated.
This is 11/26. It's Saturday. Steve, Mike, and the rest of the crew are making the car with the stereo system here. If you can see all these wires hanging. Don't turn around, Steve. God. Well, so much for that film. We got any light? When we bring a light in here? Tim, turn around. Installing the, let's see, those are 8 mids, aren't they? 6.5. 6.5.
We're gonna have to play musical Makita.
Just a few of the amplifiers that are going in, and the speakers that are in the overhead console.
Hey, my dad got that. He was waking us up every morning.
What's this? Yeah.
7. I got 7.56.
They did? Did you ask them, excuse me, that I've been calling for?
Yeah. 28 minutes, 30 seconds. 400.
You got TV in here?
Shut it off for a second.
Pepsi? Coke is shit.
Cover dash upside down. Point at the junction for the battery. And then it goes back and connects into another one back here. Coming out of the roof to go into the front cockpit. And this one's been the cables are being pulled through it. so it's not in place. It's like a big downspout.
There should be an air drill.
I didn't get an idea, Susan.
Take picture of that shit where his feet are covered in so the shit in there. Light.
Got your
Come on here,
your
let me
battery
see this other
connections in the
thing.
bottom of the box. If you can see right below the motor, this was a 2-day excursion that Mike went on. Steve Baskins went on, and came back with this. Not only an idea, but a finished product. The lid is laying here. The bad part is that it's been made by General Electric. Why he took so long building it, I don't understand. If you can see the General Electric emblem
Hello,
there.
my name is Joe, and I want you to know that I am sick. What do you need, Chuck?
Where's the light?
That's why I'm doing. That's why I'm doing. You should do me a favor and go get me some paper towels.